Do you want to give your best performance in your next match? That's kind of a stupid question because I know we all do. We always want to play our best every time you step on the field. But this video is going to help you prepare properly so when you step on the field, you're confident in your ability to perform. Here are 7 ideas to help you play better on game day. Number 1 is proper preparation. You've heard it before, fail to prepare, prepare to fail. If your game's on Sunday and you knew your game was on Sunday, what did you do Monday through Saturday? If you just showed up on Sunday and expected to perform, you are cheating yourself. What is your go-to pre-game meal? What did you eat before you went out there and expected to give your best effort? You want to think about having protein, vegetables, and lots of carbohydrates before your game. If you need more advice on this, I'll put a link to my ebook, Soccer Nutrition Secrets, in the description box below. The next thing I want you to think about is proper hydration. Are you getting enough water? Now, this is just like nutrition. Proper hydration doesn't start the day of your game. It doesn't even start the day before. This is a life thing if you want to get the most out of your body. So you should always be trying to drink at least 4 liters of water a day. The more active you are, the more water you need. But let's say you drink at least 4 liters the day before your game. In the morning, you want to try to get at least a liter. Like in the first few hours that you wake up, you want at least another liter before the game. Let's say 2 hours before the game. Then I would suggest you drink at least 500 milliliters, so like a small water bottle, before your kickoff. So within like 30 minutes before your kickoff. Then you want to be having small sips of water throughout the game if possible. And after the game, I know we're talking about before the game, but after the game it's even more important. You want to put all that water back into your body that you sweated out. Get to your game early and do your own individual warm-up. Separate from what you do with your team. Get there by yourself. Go through all the parts of your game. So you want to have a physical warm-up, doing all different types of dynamic warm-up, warming up your whole body. Technical warm-up, you want to go through all the basic skills. Do some juggling, some trapping, some ball control, some dribbling, some passing if you have the opportunity with another teammate. Do some shooting, just getting shots on net, taking some free kicks, taking some penalty shots. Go through all your basic skills. Okay, then you want to go through in your head tactically, what am I going to do today? Where do I want to be on the field in certain situations? How am I going to react? And then you want to go through mentally, okay? Remind yourself to stay positive. Remind yourself that work ethic is so important. Remind yourself that whatever happens out there, you're going to stay calm and keep your composure. Next thing you want to do is go through your team warm-up, but make the most of it. So many players joke around and they just really half-ass their warm-up, okay? How can you play to the best of your ability? How can you start at 100% from the opening whistle if you haven't even had a good warm-up? So make the most of your team warm-up, even though you've already done your own. Go through all the stretches, okay? Get that basic possession drill going, whatever your team does, and do it with real intensity. So the game's about to start, it's almost kickoff, you've already had your team talk, your coach has gone through all the objectives, starting lineup. What I want you to do is personally, in your mind, go through your own personal objectives or things that you want to do on the field. So for example, maybe you're thinking to yourself, okay, whenever I have the chance, I'm always going to take my first touch towards goal and just be direct, attack right away. I'm always going to shoulder check. I'm going to make sure who's around me. I'm going to be aware of my surroundings. Okay, I'm going to play simple, especially in the first minutes of the game. After I pass the ball, I'm always going to move. Whenever I have the chance, I'm going to close down defenders or close down the attackers on the other team. I'm really going to give them a hard time. Okay, so just going through all these things that you want to do on the field, remind yourself that you're going to do them, and that's a great place to start. The last thing I want you to think about before that kickoff is using your confidence to get yourself into a state of true self-belief. Now, remember, I got an ebook coming out in a couple weeks all about confidence, so keep your eyes open for that.